If you're using ChatGPT Codex without skills, you're probably using only a small part of what it can actually do. Skills are like power-ups for Codex. They can help you design better apps, write better docs, search for tools, install workflows, and even create brand new custom abilities for your exact needs. And the best part? Installing them is way easier than it actually sounds. In this video, I'll show you 3 main ways to use skills in Codex, plus 1 bonus manual method that is good to know just in case everything else fails. So let's get into it. Once you open ChatGPT Codex, start a new chat. Now, once you're in the new chat, press the $sign and this will open the skills menu. The first skill I want to show you is the skill installer itself. This lets you install skills directly from OpenAI's curated skills or from other repositories. For this demo, I'm going to use my favorite repo, skills.sh. This is a huge skills library and it has tons of useful stuff for different workflows. Let's say, for the sake of this example, I want Codex to become better at UI and UX design, right? So I'll go with UI UX Pro Max skill. Once I find it, I'll just copy the install command. Just copy the npx command right there, then go back to your Codex, keep the skill installer selected still, just paste the command and hit enter, and that's it. Codex will now install the skill for the first time. That was method number 1. Skill installer is handy when you already know which skill you want to install. Now let's say you don't know the exact skill name, right? Could happen to anyone. Maybe you're thinking, I need help with YouTube analytics, but you don't know if a skill exists for that or not. This is where find skills comes in. Again, we're gonna press that $sign. Now choose find skills. Then you can ask something simple like, is there a skill for YouTube analytics? Codex will search for relevant skills and help you find the right one. You don't always have to use the $sign either. This is just something I do. You can also type something in a natural language like, how do I find a skill for YouTube analytics, or find a skill for this, then tell the job you want it to do. Codex can understand that you're trying to discover a skill, so you don't have to invoke it with the $sign. That's method number 2. Use find skills when you know what you want to do, but you don't know which skill does it. Now, let's go one step deeper. What if you search and if you still can't find your perfect skill? Maybe your workflow is just too specific. Maybe you want a skill that writes YouTube SEO titles in your exact style, right? In that case, you can create your own skill from scratch. And it's actually super easy. So press that $sign again. This time we're gonna choose skill creator. Now, you're gonna need a couple of things for this to work perfectly. Codex will ask you to describe the skill. You'll need 4 things. First, the name of the skill. Second, a short description as to what it does. And third, the trigger, which means when Codex should use the skill. For example, every time I use the word YouTube SEO, I want you to use the skill, etc., etc. And fourth, and the most important part, is our system instructions. System instructions are vital. They tell Codex exactly how the skill should behave. In my case, I had Claude help me write my system instructions, so I'll just paste them in here. After that, Codex will begin to build the skill. Don't worry if it takes a while, it's still working, just give it some time. Once done, the skill will be ready to use, and every time you press @, you're gonna be able to see in the active skills. And because we set a trigger, Codex can actually automatically use it when I ask for a specific type of task. That was method number 3. Create your own skill when the exact one you need doesn't exist. Now, before we end, I want to show you this bonus method. This is manual installation. You might not use it every day, but it's very useful to understand because sometimes skills come in skill.md files. If the normal installation methods don't work, you can and you should be able to install the skill yourself. So on your Windows computer, press Window key plus R simultaneously. Then type exactly what I'm saying. %, user profile, %, then hit enter. This opens your user files. Now you need to find .codex. Inside that .codex folder, you're gonna see the skills folder. Create a new folder inside the skills folder with the name of the skill you are trying to install. So in my case, it's gonna be UI UX Pro Max. So yours could be different, okay? Then paste the skill.md file inside the new folder that you created. After that, you're gonna just restart ChatGPT Codex and that's it. You just manually install the skill. So quick recap. Use the skill installer when you already know the skill you want to install. Use find skills when you know the problem but not the name of the skill. And finally, use skill creator when you need something custom built for your own needs. And use manual installation when you have the skill file and you want to add it yourself. Skills are one of the fastest ways to make Codex feel way more powerful. You're not just chatting with ChatGPT anymore. You're giving it specialized tools for the exact work that you do. Subscribe to GXL Tech AI because I'm making simple AI tutorials that actually help you use those tools better. And in the next video, I'll show you all the skills I personally think every Codex user should install first. I'll see you guys on the next one and keep building.